Hey there. If you're beating yourself up over a person that you used to be, something that you've done in the past, I'm here to say to you right now, stop. Just stop. That version of you is a past version of you. Truly, 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 the only thing that matters is who you're being right now, today. That's the only thing that matters. If you had known better, I'm sure you would have chose differently. I'm sure you would have chose better. So give yourself some grace and make sure you're not letting other people beat you up in the process either. And I'm not saying ignore what you've done in the past or what you feel that you could have done differently. I'm saying understand that you are a different version of you than you were back then. Okay, y'all. Completely different outfit, completely different day. So sorry. Life happened. But to continue the message, you can't get stuck in the past version of yourself. Like, you've got to, one, be honest with yourself about, the things that have happened. Y'all, like, I am starting to understand the power of truth. Like, I mean, I've always been a truthful person. I do not like lying at all. But, like, when I really, really think about it, like, I start to understand why so many people are off put by me, like why I trigger so many people, because you literally cannot stand in distortion around me. Like, you can't live in illusions around me. Like, my presence, I'm very authentic and I'm a straight shooter. Like, I'm not going to allow people to lie to me or to put on certain illusions or perceptions. I'm gonna be like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, am I gonna embarrass them? No. I will pull people to the side, but like, being truthful to yourself, really truthful to yourself is the most important thing, and like, it's important because if you're not truthful with yourself about the decisions that you made that you wish that you could have made better, or if you've hurt someone or even yourself in the past and you wish that you hadn't done that, or maybe you don't have regret but you have caused harm, like, a lot of people like to pretend like that didn't happen. And what that does is it does not allow you to grow. That is the most important reason why we are truthful with ourselves about the things that we've done in the past, and why we want to change. It's so that we can, one, learn from it, two, that we can allow ourselves to feel whatever we need to feel by it, but that's so that we can release it and atone for it in whatever way that we decide, because we are the sun, remember? And we choose what orbits around us, and we choose what to bring in and what to release. But you got to release it, especially if you have a lot of guilt, y'all, because guilt is a loop. Guilt will keep you in a loop. It will make you do things that are very bad. It will make you, try to hide certain things if you don't want to admit to the truth of it. It will impact you and other people who could pose a threat to you if they are just by being themselves, or because they're like intentionally trying to go around and tell people about what you may or may not done. Like, and it's a vicious cycle. And for me personally, the guilt loop I had until very recently, I'm talking about as of 3 months ago, was based on my decision making when it came to my life partners, and picking bad decisions and bringing negative male influences in my daughter's lives, and really their father, But if I continue to beat myself up, if I continue to live in a world where I, take on accountability for something I had no control over, like, I didn't do those things, their dad did. He made his decisions, and I've done the best I could do since then to raise my 2 daughters as a single mom. But I felt so bad that I picked so poorly that my daughters, now have to grow up without a father present because he's incarcerated. And I've had to see their pain and their struggle every day. And because of that guilt, I made them codependent. I didn't set certain boundaries when they were younger that they definitely needed to have. And now I'm paying for it because I'm trying to do it when they're older. And y'all, they are giving me the business, okay? And they guilt me. They blame me a lot of times. They're kids, y'all. We have to feel and we have to hear. But like, they don't understand what they don't know, But what I've been telling them and what I've been trying to get them to understand is you don't know what you don't know. And if you had known better, you would have done better. And if I had known better, I would have done better. I mean, give or take, their dad, was my high school sweetheart. And I definitely planned on marrying him. I didn't know like where we would have headed or where he would have headed or the decisions that he would have chose. But if my father or if anyone in my life had cared enough to sit me down and say, do not date based upon potential, my whole life could have been different, y'all. But that's something I literally learned this year. You don't know what you don't know. So do not continue to judge yourself in the present based upon a version of you who didn't know better. Now, if it comes to the present and you're still making decisions and you're still making the same bad decisions even though you do, you have to start asking yourself why you cannot get out of the loops that you're in. Like, what is happening in yourself that even though you know better, you keep on making the same decisions, the same bad decisions, y'all. And like, it happened to me. And it's, like, I have been in this whole relationship loop thing. And like, I realized now that I'm healthier, now that I'm grounded in myself and I love myself and I've been healing and I finally have healed my childhood trauma, I understand that every relationship that I've been in, it's been because I'm seeking a part of me that needed to be healed. And that's why I attracted in the relationships that I did. And I am not that person anymore. I am not a person that needs to seek out others to help me heal as mirrors. I've healed. Now, rather than seeking out mirrors of myself to help me heal, I'm seeking out people that vibrate at the same frequency as me, who are in tune with me, who are ready to build with me and grow with me and have fun and enjoy this life and to build together, our reality and our worlds. Like, I finally figured out why I was in the loop. So please, if you are going through a loop, take the time to examine why, even though you know better, you're still making the same decisions. And I guarantee you, if you do that and really take time, like, think about the situation, like, think about the times leading up to when you made those same decisions. Like, what are the things that usually happen that leads you to end up making those same decisions? Like, what are you feeling? Are there anything that is like triggering you? Is the same kind of situations happening? Is it the same kind of people? Are you in the same kind of environment? Are you in the same kind of crowd? Dissect it. Really dissect it, y'all. And choose differently. Try it. And if it doesn't work, then try it again. If it doesn't work, then try it again. And don't let anybody rush you. Don't let anybody measure your performance on how you're doing with your life. You be the judge. You give yourself grace. As long as you are committed to choosing differently, the battle has already been won. Because you are committed to being a different version of you in now and carrying on to the future. Don't live in the past. Live in the present. All praise to the Most High God. Love to the Mother.